Good morning, fellow recovery members. I will be doing our 24-hour day today for February 9th. Let's just get right into it. For February 9th, the thought for the day: in the past, we kept right on drinking in spite of all the trouble we got into. We were foolish enough to believe that drinking could be fun in spite of everything that happened to us. When we came into AA, we found a lot of people who, like ourselves, had had fun with drinking, but who now admitted that liquor had become nothing but trouble for them. And we found that this thing had happened to a lot of other people besides ourselves. We realized we weren't such odd ducks after all. Have I learned to admit that for me, drinking has ceased to be fun and has become nothing but trouble? Yeah. I didn't know that there was a whole community of people that had the same experience, where when drinking was fun and it was something that gave life excitement, pleasure, and all those things, and then it just stopped, like the fountainhead had been turned off, So it is weird that you go from one extreme of it being great to the other of this is the worst thing and I want to stop and I can't stop. Here's the meditation for the day. The lifeline, the line of rescue, is the line from the soul to God. On one end of the lifeline is our faith, and on the other end is God's power. It can be a strong line, and no soul can be overwhelmed who is linked to God by it. I will trust in this lifeline and never be afraid. God will save me from doing wrong and from the cares and troubles of life. I will look to God for help and trust Him for aid when I am emotionally upset. Yeah, there's nothing like the lifeline that God gives. When nobody's around, I always have God. I always have God to pray to talk to seek wisdom from. There's always some kind of answer. And what I've found about God is not like a drug or a drink where you take that drug or drink and you instantly feel different and your state changes. God seems to work in a way that's slower but actually has a lasting effect. All right, here's the prayer. I pray that no lack of trust or fearfulness will make me disloyal to God. I pray that I may keep a strong hold of the lifeline of faith. I pray that I might not lack any trust or fearlessness that would make me disloyal to God. And I pray that I would keep this lifeline of faith. In your name, Jesus, I pray. Amen.